These are the last four editions of The Writist, and I probably will not make any more. And I've realized there is not a single recording of the object that needs to be made. So this is the purpose of this video. This is The Writist. So if you had one, that's how the book would look. That is the Mayan character, Ik. The Writist. The Writist. MT Karthik. 2024 CE, 2567 BE. I never chose to be anything. I began a reader, but started my first journal when I was 8, and I've kept one since. And for 45 years, on any form that asks for occupation, I've always put writer. Living in Brooklyn in my early 30s, like Walt Whitman did, I learned how much self-promotion he did for Leaves of Grass. He wrote glowing reviews of his own work under pseudonyms. He befriended and posed for New York photographers to have portraits in the nascent days of the medium, and declared himself the bard of democracy at the age of 36. My father disdained self-promotion. He believed devoutly in an interconnected, eternal, droning universe. He believed in mostly silent harmony with it. Egotism was gaudy to him. He admired the Japanese. I think Asians who believe in circular energy of an immaterial soul seek to dissolve ego as an element of the material self. I have always written. I must have written 1,000,000 words by 30 when I moved to New York. I was published, some journalism, a couple of short stories. Once got paid $1 a word by Condé Nast for a short story of my own invention, and so I could join the union. Union card, National Writers Union. But readers were already disappearing. When I moved to San Francisco in 1993, on Christmas Eve, the TCP/IP protocol had just been signed and the World Wide Web was a few months old. Writing became second to image, fast. Fonts became important, early. The look of it sped past the gist of it. We'd all have to learn design. Over the next 2 decades, text became just an element of image. Catchphrase, meme. Then text became image. So I became an artist. I make books. Newspapers, magazines, and even books are disappearing into tablets and phones. But I still love reading and writing with the feel of paper. For a long time, our numbers as readers have been dwindling. I even had the thought I might end up as the last writer. But really, it turns out, I was the first writist. MT Karthik, 2567 BE.